All right. Yeah, let me know when we're live. Oh, Josh missed out our TAMU. Yeah. Oh, you did it last year. First in person. Hey, tech guys, give me a thumbs up when we go live. Hello, hello, welcome in. Oh, you can keep it. You can keep it for now. I'll get it from you. Someone's poking. Hello. We're just waiting to get started, waiting for some people to funnel in, and then we'll start talking. Oh, I won't talk about it yet. It's pretty hard. That's what I did. I came back to school, tried everything, and now I'm here for some reason. And it's literally just like front end dev, just 100% now. So, but it's fun. It's fun. All right, ready to get started now? All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the kickoff event for Rowdy Datathon. I am Zachariah Holland. I'm one of your 3 organizers this year. We have Janelle over here sitting in front, Janelle Millicent. She's one of our other organizers. And then we have Ronnie Maddox. She can't be here with us, but she will be at the event, of course. So to get it knocked off, y'all know that the event starts October 1st through the 2nd. We are a 36-hour event with 24 hours of total hacking time, is what we call it. So that's 24 hours of time that you will be working on your projects, developing the code that you need to do, developing the things you needed for submission, and all that kind of stuff. But today's overall session is to inform you what the Datathon is going to be like, when it is, how it's going to run, where you need to be, that kind of stuff. So if you never experienced any type of hackathon or a Datathon, we are a good place to start. We are an in-person only event, so we actually have individuals coming from out of state too, so it won't just be UTSA students. Like I mentioned before, we are a 24-hour event. So I will mention now, there's no designated sleeping area, but we won't tattletale on you. There will be places that you could probably find to sleep. Definitely bring a change of clothes, hygienics and stuff like that. So if you need some help with that, reach out to us. Totally welcome to DM myself or any of the other organizers on Discord or email. Let us know out there. Like I said, you can feel free to bring pillows. You may exit and return as you needed. We have access to the building all weekend. So if you end up having to leave, whether or not it's even for a family emergency or not, you're allowed to leave. We're not holding you there. This isn't like we aren't in high school or like middle school anymore. We're not going to hold you in the building, that kind of stuff. So you may exit and return. If you can't get in the building, just contact us. We'll let you know more information on the day of the event. We also will 100% be providing food all weekend for you. You don't have to bring food. We have snacks, we have lunch, we have dinners. We have TIFF treats showing up at 10 o'clock on Saturday. So if you really like cookies, we have cookies. I think we bought like 300 to 400 cookies. So like, I know there's only a few hundred of us, but like, I really like TIFF treats, so that's why we got it. So We've also, to make a note, we've also accounted for dietary accommodations and restrictions. So if you're one of those individuals, please reach out to us if we haven't already done that, and we will make sure that we have a meal for you for every one of our meals. This is just a forward note right there. Event info, we will be having it into the MPB, the North Paseo building here at UTSA. That's over at the front of the UTSA campus. You probably know it if you haven't already been in it. A lot of the programming 1 classes are held in there. For those of y'all that aren't from UTSA, we will have a map available on our website and available on our survival guide. But the event does start at 10 a.m. That's when y'all will be coming in to check in. When y'all check in, that'll register that you are ready for the event, and then you can start doing whatever you might need to be doing. We will have other itinerary stuff. You can check out the schedule on the website and the survival guide, other items that we will talk about further into the event. There's the address if you need it. We will be on the 5th floor. We were graciously provided a large conference space on the 5th floor from the NSCC, or the National Security Collaboration Center. They are a fantastic partner here on campus for anything cybersecurity related or anything tech related, and we are very honored to let us use their space. Next thing, if you haven't already done so, I highly tell you to join the Discord. That's where I'll be automating some messages and some reminders. I'll make sure to add everybody, so make sure you pick up your correct role. There's like hacker roles and stuff like that, but I'll make sure to have that set up so that you know when events are happening. If you're not around the tables, or maybe you're off campus and you need to come back for an event, those notifications will be there for you. And I think now I'm gonna let Janelle speak. She's gonna let you know what a Datathon is, because she is a data science expert.
Thanks, Zach. Yeah, okay, so what to expect? So just by like a show of hands, who here has been to a Datathon before? Sick, nice. Okay, that's really exciting though, because this means it's your first one, and it's first one, best one, right? All right, who's been to a hackathon before? Awesome. Okay, cool. Some Rowdy Hacks attendees, perhaps. All right. Well, so for those of you who have been to a hackathon, a Datathon is a hackathon, but it's data science project flavored. So I'll go over kind of exactly what that means. But for those of you who have never been to a 24-hour event like this, the biggest thing that I just want to like clear up right away is this is meant to build our community, help you meet people, help you learn new things. Maybe you learn that you don't like data science, or maybe you learn that you really love data science, or you learn a new skill. That's really like the point of the event. So if anybody's having nerves about, hey, this is my first Datathon, I just want to reassure you that it's going to be a really fun weekend. We have a bunch of people here to help, and I'll talk about that a little bit more. But I'll kind of get into what you can expect to see this weekend. So what I mean by a hackathon that's like data science flavored is usually at a hackathon, you have 24 hours to create a project in some sort of category. So here at our Datathon, it's going to be a little bit different. Everybody is going to get a data set on Saturday. So the challenge, we will give you a data set, and you will have different prompts. So what you're basically asked to do is conduct an analysis on that data set. But how you conduct that analysis is really up to you, and we would love to see a bunch of people take it in different directions, put your own spin on it, explore something that you are interested in. And then at the end of the weekend, what you're basically going to have is a final report or presentation. You can upload the code that you developed to help you analyze this data set for the weekend, but you're basically going to have a presentation that you'll give to some of the people from the NSA who are judging. No pressure. You don't have to come up and speak in front of everybody. We'll do it kind of science fair style. So some people will come around and you just get to say, what you learned that weekend, what you worked on. And so it's really fun to see how people grow over the weekend. So this is very vague because everybody's going to get what the actual challenge is on Saturday. At opening ceremonies, we'll explain what the data set is and we'll explain the challenge. But basically, that's what you're going to be asked to do is you're going to get a data set and you're going to be asked to make a project that does something with that data set, that analyzes it. And so the good news is that you don't have to be a data science expert to do any of this. We have materials that are going to help you through all of it. So we also have different tracks to accommodate those different skill levels. So we have 3 different tracks: a beginner track, intermediate, and advanced. And I know some of like the words on here maybe seem like a little bit daunting or things like that, but you have people to help you out over the weekend. So beginner, maybe you have never coded before. That is perfect. You are going to be on the beginner track. You'll get your team, and maybe you'll learn how to write some basic code in Python or R. You'll learn some basic statistics. I know a lot of us, when I say basic statistics, I mean like averages, like sums. Like you don't have to, know all of like Bayesian statistics or anything to be able to compete. But this is some of the stuff that you can expect to learn over the weekend. You are going to learn how to take this data set and maybe produce some plots using code, things like that. So that's our beginner track. For intermediate, maybe you've taken a class. Maybe, I know if you're in computer science, maybe you've taken a few programming classes, or maybe you've taken the intro to data science class even. Maybe you've taken a few math classes that are like statistics based. So if you're a math major or a stats major, maybe you know some statistics, and maybe you even know a little bit of programming in R or Python. And so this is something where you'll still kind of need that programming experience, or you'll develop it over the weekend if you have a strong math background. Some things that you can expect for the intermediate track is if you know like regression equations. So think back to algebra when we're fitting, linear lines to data, stuff like that. Maybe you know some machine learning libraries that you can, so you know a little bit more about code. That's going to be intermediate. And then advanced is going to be, you've created some sort of data science project before. Maybe you know how to create a bunch of graphs and visualizations from data. You're pretty comfortable with that. Maybe you've done like a regression or some sort of classification task on data, which just basically means you're predicting outcomes based on data. So maybe you know stuff about neural networks or deep learning. Then we have a really fun advanced track for you. And that's not to say that you're bounded by any of this. If you're a beginner, but you're like, deep learning, what's that? That sounds really cool. We're going to have workshops for you. You can ask somebody about what is deep learning. You can ask one of the mentors. They would love to come over and show you. So you're not bounded to learning just what's in your track, but these are what we will be awarding prizes off of. There is going to be a prize for the best team in each track, and we're working on getting a second place prize as well. So hopefully a lot of people will have prizes. And if you all are in teams, even more people will get prizes, because you can have a team of up to 4 people. So we want to give away so much prizes, and the prizes are going to be, at least for first place, they're going to be like cash prizes. So we really want to give away a lot. So please come with your team of up to 4 so that we can, give you all a bunch of money or gift cards or things like that. All right, so I briefly mentioned workshops. So we're going to have a bunch of workshops throughout the event that are going to teach you some data science skills. So if you're coming in with no previous knowledge, that's perfect. We are super happy to have you here. And these are kind of exactly for you. So we're going to have an ethics in data science workshop. No previous experience required for any of these workshops. You're going to have a Python 101 project. So maybe you don't know how to code. Go to this workshop, figure out how to code, and then help it, or have that experience help your project development. We'll also have a workshop on fundamentals of data science in the R programming language. So Python and R are both programming languages that are used for data science. Maybe you want to learn both. Maybe you want to learn one. Either way. We have a workshop that's going to be more focused on creating your own business and your own brand as a data analyst. So believe it or not, you can kind of be self-employed. A lot of people need data analysts. So come to this workshop and learn how you can do that. And then we're going to have more advanced workshops. So we're going to have somebody from a lab on campus come and talk about their work with deep learning and artificial intelligence. And so even if you've never coded before, but you're like, hey, what's AI? What's deep learning? Like, that sounds really interesting. Go to the workshop. We're not asking you to have any prior knowledge on any of these workshops. Just come and learn something fun over the weekend. And then finally, on Sunday morning, we'll have a workshop that's going to show you how to submit and pitch your project so that you're ready for judging. So those are the workshops that we're going to have. You can find them all on the schedule online. And we're also going to have fun events throughout the weekend. So these are my personal favorite because I love a good side event. You know, you're learning a lot this weekend, but it's also meant to be a lot of fun. So we're going to have bingo with a bunch of data science buzzwords. So like AI, machine learning, pandas, which is not the bear, it's a programming library. We're going to have team building events. We're going to play Family Feud, if you all know what that show is. We're going to have minute-to-win-it challenges, cup stacking, and do a little bit of Bob Ross painting, but in MS Paint instead, because we're data scientists. Yeah, that's the funnest one. So, and again, these will be available on the schedule, which is on our website. All right, but the ultimate thing is that we are all here for you this weekend. So we've put together a bunch of resources to help you and support you this weekend. And like Zach said, us three student organizers, we're going to be there this weekend. Mentors are going to be there this weekend, and we are here to help you. So if you have anything go on over the weekend, come to one of us. We're happy to help you work through some things or find somebody that you need to help you with your project or things like that. So the first resource that we have is our Hacker Survival Guide. This is live on our website right now. You can go ahead and check it out. If you go to guide.rowdydatathon.org, that'll be our Hacker Survival Guide. It has a bunch of links for the weekend. Highly encourage you to kind of look through that. And if you have more specific questions on that, we can get to it, but just take a look. It basically is your survival guide, how you will survive, how you will get through this weekend. We also have supplemental materials for the problems. So maybe you get one of the challenges for your track and you're like, I don't know where to start. We're going to have a whole kind of PDF of supplemental materials from here's how you set up your coding environment. Here's how you plot something. Here's how you download Python. Here's how you perform this task or this data science function or task. And so those will all be released to you on Saturday. We also have mentors. These are people from the NSA who want to come and help you with your project. And from previous hackathons, not a lot of people use the mentors, but the mentors really love when you ask them questions. They don't want to come there this weekend and not be asked questions. So literally, if you're getting stuck, say you've tried something and it's just not working out, like, don't feel like you can't ask for help. Go and ask a mentor for help. I believe in the Discord, we have like a little ticketing system. We'll make sure that the mentors, you know who they are this weekend, but please, please, please ask them for help because they love to help people. And then we have the Discord as a resource for announcements, for questions. We have an Ask an Organizer channel. So please use the Discord, and there's a QR code, again, if you have not joined. Okay.
Well, now that Janelle's told you about all the fun stuff that we're doing this weekend, I want to give a big thank you to all of the sponsors and the people here on campus and the reason why this event is happening. About almost a year ago now, the NSA came to us and said, hey, we want to make data science on campus more prevalent. We want to help you put on an event. So they came to ACM and they were like, we're giving you money. Can you help us put on an event? So that's why we're here now. So big thanks to NSA. The people over there that's been helping us out a lot is Michelle and Tony. You'll hear those names again this weekend. Just a big thank you to them. We also have the NSCC, the people that I've told you that they're letting us use their space. Obviously, a big thank you to the School of Data Science. That's also another reason why this is happening. If you are into data science already and you've seen the building, it's very beautiful. It's downtown. It'll be a part of the downtown campus. And another department that we have to recognize is the Department of Mathematics. We have the department chair over there helping us out, Dr. Gutierrez, with the data set for y'all this weekend. So it'll be a little math focused, but you know, new things to learn, and it's part of data science, right? But yeah, it's super exciting to have all these people there. But to wrap it all up too is the goal of this event is to let you meet new people. It's to learn something new and to most definitely have fun. With all the free stuff that we're giving you, all the workshops that there's to be offered, the different things that you can learn, the mentors' knowledge that you can take away from this. There's definitely a place to learn this weekend. And if you're ever struggling, just ask for help. We're there for y'all all weekend, you know, all 36 hours. I'll probably be there longer than 36 hours, but I'll be there for y'all for 36 hours. So if y'all ever have any questions, just let us know. With that being also said, any questions yet? Yeah. Won't let you select a role. Okay. Okay. If you try, I'll get with you after and we can try to join the ACM Discord. And then we can probably see if there's like some role privileges or something wrong that I have set up. But we can do that too. So And then we're also live too. So if anybody in the chat or anybody watching virtually have questions, let me know. I can see the chat right here. But yeah, I know we had some questions in the beginning too. If you needed to have a team, while we do highly encourage it, it is not required. You don't have to be a team. You can come in by yourself, say, I won first place by myself. But I will be pretty impressed with you because it's a lot to do over the weekend. But you're totally welcome to. But I also really encourage you to find that team because over the weekend, you get to go to events with your team. You get to do things all encompassed with your team, and they're the other brains to bounce off ideas with you to help you finish. So, and like we said, there's 3 different levels. So don't let it be too daunting to you. If you're still new to it, or even if you're a beginner and you don't think you're there yet, put yourself there. We'll help you succeed. So, yeah, what's up? So we have 10 a.m. is check-in time for y'all. So you'll be to campus by 10 a.m. You have roughly an hour and a half. We'll have some time on there. We have the schedule up online too, and I might be able to pull it up. But at 12 o'clock is when we do our opening ceremonies, and that's about the time when hacking will start. After our ceremonies are done, the hacking will start then. After that, on Sunday, we'll be doing judging from about 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And we're hoping to have our closing ceremonies completed by 6 p.m. So that'll be roughly 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. the whole weekend. So, yeah. Any other questions? First time y'all been here, no questions? It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, what's up? Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, that's totally up to you, man. I think that'll definitely put you in a good spot. But we'll have some material and stuff like that over the weekend for you too. Like she said, we have supplemental material for you over the weekend. So like you'll kind of have a little bit of a guide on how to complete your goal. So like you'll have a guideline. It won't be telling you how to solve it. Don't get me wrong. It won't be telling you how to complete it and what the exact end goal is, but you'll have a guide along the way too. So yeah, what's up? Nope, we are for this event, since it is a bit smaller, we made sure that none of our events are overlapping. I know we have events, our workshops starting at 2 o'clock as the first workshop, and then we have our last one ending at about 10:30. And I think we have a total of 7 or 6. It's one of those numbers, one of those. So. Yeah. Yeah, and to repeat for what Janelle said, in case anybody didn't hear, was it's your time, right? We have all these events and side events and mini events to win prizes and places to learn and extra knowledge. We're not telling you have to go to any of that, but we definitely encourage you to go to at least 1 or 2 of them. Not just to have fun. I definitely take mental breaks. Please take mental breaks because you'll be doing it all weekend. But it's also another time to learn something new too. So. Yeah, what's up? Okay, so my organizer just asked me what we're getting as swag and stuff. So you will be getting this shirt. We have made shirts for y'all. This is our first red shirts that we made through ACM. So it's got the logo. We got some backing of it. You might be able to see a little bit of it here. But that's what you'll be getting this weekend. We have some custom Rowdy Datathon stickers, and I know the NSA will be having extra swag for some people too. And then I know our second place prizes will be consisting of swag too. So lots of stuff. Yeah, what's up? So the data set is coming from here at school. Here at UTSA. Like I had mentioned, our Department of Mathematics collaboration with them, Dr. Gutierrez, we've spent about, 2 or 3 weeks now formulating what the data set's going to be. And that'll be a part of that supplementary information right there. So like I said, it'll be like a semi-guide, as you see through, beginner, intermediate, and advanced, you'll see less and less help as you get through the higher courses. But we'll have different labs and different things that you can complete there too. So like I said, it might be a little math focused, but you'll survive through to it. So, and we have the mentors, like I said. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, so the question was, do we need to bring our own like systems or something to the event? While I do encourage you, if you do have something strong enough or you do already have a computer or a laptop, you're welcome to bring that. We do have space and we can make space if you're a person that wants to bring your full-on desktop, but that's up to you. We see that happen at Rowdy Hacks, so definitely encouraging it here too. But we will have some supplement from the JPL for laptops if we need it from there, and from the Department of Mathematics for those that are doing the more intermediate and advanced courses that'll require a bit more of a beefier machine. Yeah. Somebody asked if we know the amount of turnout. So this was a very limited event. So y'all might have, as long as y'all have accepted your RSVP, you're going to the Datathon. The RSVP is your confirmation ticket in to attend. And we had about space for about 80 people. So while it is a bit small, that's still a decent amount of people and we're full. So like I'd also mentioned, it's not just UTSA students. We have other people coming from out of state to compete. So, you got to rep UTSA a little bit, right? So show them what's up. Any other questions? I mean, this is time for y'all. This is what y'all want to find out about the Datathon. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, so we were asked if you're allowed to leave the building. You are allowed to leave the building. We have access to the building all weekend. So like I had mentioned before too, like if it's a family emergency or if it's not even a family emergency, there doesn't even have to be an emergency, and you just want to go home and you're not just there for the whole night, you're totally allowed to leave. And if you're planning on coming back in the morning, or let's say you finish like your beginner track or something really quickly, maybe stay for the weekend, and try to complete the other stuff. Or if not, you'd rather just do the beginner track and then come back for ceremonies, totally allowed to. Yeah. We were asked where the other students are coming from. I only know off the top of my head, Virginia. Yeah. That's the only state that I know of, but there's a couple of them. So, yeah. I won't spoil it. I'll let them tell you. Yeah, you'll have to talk to other hackers. You'll have to find out. I'm not gonna tell you. Any other questions? Or yeah, the question was if we were allowed to make teams with the students from other states. I know a few of them are already coming as a team, but those that maybe they might not, or they might not have a full team, I would definitely ask. I know some of them are on Discord, so you can ask too. We do have a channel for team formation if that's what you're looking for. But let's see what our time is right now. We're about 2. Yeah. Like I said, team formation there. We will have some team building events right now if y'all would like to play games. Anybody want to play a game? Okay, let's go. It's Janelle's turn now.
Let's do it. All right. So let's meet some fellow data scientists. So this is going to be a very interactive game. We're gonna get up, we're gonna get moving. You're gonna learn stuff about people, kind of speed team form. And if you talk to somebody and you're like, no, we're having a really good conversation or whatever, totally feel free to exchange info on the Discord. And then you can also talk while we're getting pizza at the end. But okay, so I have a game for you all. So we know that, well, I don't know if you guys know, but data scientists make a lot of money. So this team formation game is going to be money themed. So first, what I need everybody to do is you're going to calculate your cents. So for instance, let's say I am a freshman history major and I've been to Rowdy Hacks. So